sierra morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo, de contrabando. De la sierra morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo, de contrabando. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegra el cielito lindo, los corazones. sin ti, agrandan mi soledad. A veces he estado a punto de irte a buscar, y dime qué cosas me hiciste que no te puedo olvidar. Si vieras yo como te recuerdo, y en mis locos desvelos le pido a Dios que vuelvas. Si vieras yo como te recuerdo, será porque aún te quiero, y espero que tú escuches esta canción. Donde quiera que te encuentres, espero que tú al escucharla te acuerdes de mí como me acuerdo de ti. Si vieras yo como te recuerdo, y en mis locos desvelos le pido a Dios que vuelvas. Si vieras yo como te recuerdo, será porque aún te quiero, y espero que tú escuches esta canción. Donde quiera que te encuentres, espero que tú al escucharla te acuerdes de mí como me acuerdo de ti.
¿Relámpago? ¿Relámpago?
Good morning and welcome. Buenos días y bienvenidos y bienvenidas. I am Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Savala DeVoe. In case of emergency, please note the exits from the gym, 2 upstairs and 4 here on the main level. The nearest exit may be behind you. Please take a moment to find it now. Please stand if you are willing and able for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem. Please be seated.
Will the audience please stand, if you are willing and able? President Tamberg, Board of Trustees, Interdisciplinary Studies. School of Business. School of Education. School of Humanities and Social Sciences. School of Kinesiology and Health Sciences. School of Nursing. School of Science, Mathematics, and Technology. School of Visual and Performing Arts. Administration, staff, and coaches. You may be seated. Adams State Native American Student Success Achievement Club President Lillian Campbell and Executive Equity Officer Dr. Florencio U. Aranda III.
Yaat e abine, shikedo shidene Lillian Campbell yenishe, chishin ishlimp bilagana bashashin kinslechitni dashasche bilagana dashanale. Good morning, everybody. My name is Lillian Campbell, and I'm the president of the Native American Student Success and Achievement Club and the incoming student body president. To begin this ceremony, we will read the Land Acknowledgement Statement. We, the Adams State University community, gratefully acknowledge the indigenous people whose ancestral lands we gather. This beautiful San Luis Valley is sacred to many indigenous nations, including Utes, Jicarilla Apaches, Comanches, Kiowa, Arapaho, Cheyenne, Navajo Nation, Pueblo, Hopi, and all other First Peoples whose once made this valley their home. We honor the diverse communities that historically dwelled here and those who currently reside in the San Luis Valley. We know that honoring these lands is a reflective process that demands continued engagement and action. May we always remember the journey of the past people who once called this place home. Thank you.
Buenos días, soy el doctor Florencio Urias Aranda III, vicepresidente de Equidad e Inclusión. Nosotros, la comunidad de Adams State University, reconocemos con gratitud a los pueblos indígenas en cuyas tierras ancestrales nos juntamos. Honramos a la diversidad de comunidades que históricamente moraban aquí y a aquellos que hoy en día viven en el Valle de San Luis. Sabemos que honrar a las tierras es un proceso reflexivo que demanda un continuo compromiso y acción. Sea que siempre recordemos el viaje de los antepasados que llamaban a este valle hogar. Muchísimas gracias.
Please enjoy this special performance by Mariachi Las Dalias. Adams State University President David Tanberg.
Good morning, Grizzlies. Buenos dias. I salute your dedication to your academic goals. A few years ago, you set your mind to earning a college degree, and you accomplished this task. Let that sink in for a moment. Today, you're graduating with a college degree. Congratulations. Felicidades. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Adams State University, I welcome you to the Spring 2025 Commencement Ceremony, where great stories, grandes historias, begin here. Established as a teacher's college in 1921, this institution has grown from one building in the middle of sand and brush to the beautiful campus we have here today. From the very beginning, our campus has served and reflected the beautiful and diverse San Luis Valley, including being designated Colorado's first La Primera Hispanic serving institution. At this university, students receive a quality education and graduate with the potential to fulfill their own personal and professional dreams, give back to their communities and families, which will reap benefits of a well-educated society. Thank you, gracias, for being here today to support these graduates. To those of you watching at home or from a distance, we welcome you as well and know that you're here with us in spirit. At this time, I'd like to recognize the following individuals who have joined us today. First and foremost, First Lady Darren Tamberg, mi amor. Colorado Representative Matthew Martinez, an alum of Adams State. U.S. Senator Michael Bennett, San Luis Valley Regional Director Aaron Minks. Terry Mingleton, and Alamosa City Council member Jamie Dominguez and his wife, Crystal Ray Dominguez. At Adams State, support comes from all who connect with our students, nuestros estudiantes, including professors, coaches, and staff across campus. Less visible, but just as dedicated, are our Board of Trustees. They volunteer their time and their expertise to providing guidance to me and the entire institution. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Dwayne Bussey.
I'm not sure that's going to work. Can y'all hear me? Good morning. Thank you to all the family and the friends and the greater Adams State family for being here this morning to help celebrate the accomplishments and recognize our graduates. On behalf of my fellow trustees, I welcome everyone and extend sincere congratulations to each of our graduates on their amazing and hard-earned accomplishments. Less than 40% of Americans have a bachelor or higher degree, and worldwide that drops to 7%. So what you have achieved, and our associate's degree graduates as well, deserve special recognition from all of us. And along with our recognition, I hope you'll take a sense of gratitude and appreciation for all the support you've received for this opportunity. I was listening to an interview just recently with the Archbishop Gallagher, who served under Pope Francis, And he was reflecting on what Pope Francis advocated for and what he was most concerned about. And one of the biggest concerns was how the vast majority of people in the world are powerless and unable to control their own destiny. The vast majority, powerless and can't control their own destiny. I encourage you to take advantage of the outstanding accomplishment you've achieved and the opportunities that will come from it to control your destiny and create your own great ASU story. Sidebar, I was walking into the building following one of our graduates reading the wording on the back of her cap, and it said, "Ready to save the world with my BS." Bachelor of Science, baby, yes. Woo! That was perfect. I loved it. I'm very proud to be an ASU alum, class of '82, and to serve my alma mater with my fellow trustees. Trustees are appointed by the governor, confirmed by the Senate. They can serve up to 2 four-year terms, all uncompensated, and it's really a great group of individuals. We have a number of them here this morning. I'd like to introduce them. First is Arthur Ortegon, if you would stand up, from Castle Rock. Jonathan Marquez, born and raised in Alamosa, now living in Denver. We have Mark Martinez from Alamosa. Tom Kim from Centennial. Ann Trujillo from Littleton. Placido Gomez from Alamosa now. And our faculty trustee is Dr. Rena Kirkland here in Alamosa. And our student trustee, I'm not sure where she's at, Laisha Arroyo from Monte Vista. We have 2 of our members who weren't able to attend, Karen Middleton from Aurora and Carla Shriver from Monte Vista. We know these are challenging times in higher education with concerns about academic freedom, funding, and equity issues. It's easy to get distracted from our mission and our priorities. But we are so happy to have President Tanberg and his leadership team providing a positive direction for the campus and staying focused on what's most important to create an environment of success. And we appreciate the dedication of our amazing faculty, our coaches, our staff. Day in and day out, they do the work to help our students succeed. It's an amazing group. And we thank all of you for choosing ASU and persevering through the long hours of study and projects and exams to reach your goal of graduation. We're proud of you, and we know the experience you've had at Adams State will influence your future success. Congratulations again. We're wishing you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Bussey. We all appreciate commitment to the future of Adams State. It's a particularly impressive perspective sitting on the stand here today and looking out and seeing every single seat full in the gymnasium. In fact, we have people that are standing in the back because they can't find a seat. And it reminds me of what an incredibly special community Adams State is. In many ways, we're distinct from most of higher education, and that was brought home yesterday as at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Remember, this is the last day of finals week. This is 4 p.m., Friday afternoon, classes are done. I met with an outstanding group of students, and we talked about really important topics to the university. They were giving me advice as Adams State president on what I could do to make Adams State a better, more effective, safer place for students. As president, I try so hard to interact with the students as much as possible. I love them. I get energy from them, but yet there is some distance. I have to be in Denver, I have to be in DC, I have to be in meetings, I have to do president stuff. And yet, meeting with those students, seeing what they have learned, their commitment to this university, and now sitting up here and looking out at the family, the friends, the students, the faculty, the trustees, the coaches, the staff, the supporters. What an amazing, amazing place Adams State University is as an engine of opportunity, as an engine of equity, as an engine of lives changed. That's why we're all here, and I thank you so deeply for being here on behalf of these amazing graduates. And thank you, graduates, for making this job, my job, the very best job in the world. Speaking of amazing graduates and people who have made my job so cool, your class speaker is Kelsey Craig. Kelsey happened to work in my office as the first work study in my office since I became president. I enjoyed getting to know her as she is a professional, engaging, and very smart student and now graduate. A wildlife biology major, Kelsey has been involved with the biology department since her freshman year, including in the Tri Beta Club. Kelsey also helped out her fellow students when she was a tutor and a teaching assistant for many biology classes. Off campus, she has worked in 2 national forests, San Isabel in Colorado and Medicine Bow in Wyoming. Kelsey worked with tree sampling, trail clearing, and general management of the forest for public use. After graduation, she'll begin working as a project coordinator for the SLV T-Spot Community Center. She is looking forward to the new learning experience and developing new workplace skills while giving back and supporting people. Graduates, guests, and members of the Adams State community, please welcome the class of 2025 student commencement speaker, Kelsey Craig.
It's a very good thing there's a podium here because you can't see my knees knocking together. Good morning. We made it. I'd like to quickly recognize everyone who is here in support of the class of 2025. Thank you all for coming. College can be daunting, but Adams State, as Dr. Tamberg mentioned, has a track record of serving students who may otherwise not have the opportunity or the encouragement to attend higher education. There is a very large diversity of backgrounds present in this room today because Adams attracts a variety of students. Everyone is welcome and wanted, so thank you for being here. My story at Adams is likely an average one. There are a few highlights that I can pick out, but as a first-generation student coming to college and choosing a major, I think that my experience is similar to most. I went to my advising meeting undeclared because I thought that trying a few general education courses would help me find a direction. I had an idea that I'd like to become a forester, but I wasn't quite sure how to get there. When the advisor that I talked to suggested a biology degree, I laughed right at her because I didn't think that there was a way that I could do a STEM-based major, considering the student that I was. She encouraged me to give it some thought, And after doing that, I decided that trying it out would be better than not doing it because I just decided I couldn't. I have to thank her for that support because I stand before you today about to receive a bachelor's in wildlife biology. Like many of us making the transition out of high school or work environments, I was an uncertain underclassman in my first couple of years. I am a non-traditional student, as I said, and most of college life was a mystery to me. I felt intimidated by my courses, and trying to learn the ropes while studying for classes felt like a new language. Fortunately, the opportunities found at a small school turned out to be a huge benefit. Everything that I needed was easily within my grasp, including resources like tutoring, office hours, and advice from upperclassmen. I have been able to talk directly with my professors at almost any time I needed help or had questions. And every day on campus, you may run into faculty or staff in the hallway and be greeted by name. A quick chat on the way to or from class is common, and these relationships mean that I can tell you everything that you need to know about the biology faculty's assorted dogs and one cat named Fred. Throughout my time here, the campus network provided all the information necessary for me to succeed and speak to you today as a newly minted biologist. My Adams career is marked in seasons, and I would like to share this metaphor today. In a basic sense, I can compare my 4-year degree to the 4 seasons that we experience here in Colorado. Spring, summer, fall, and winter can be applied to freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior years. Freshman year for me was very similar to being blown around like a leaf on the springtime winds we get here in the valley. As a sophomore, the coursework in college life fell into a steady rhythm like summer, flowing like a slow and winding river. Fall is my favorite season, and I liked junior year the most. Senior year has felt like winter, too long, stagnant, and I've just been waiting for spring to come again. Other students may assign different seasons to different years, and like other places in the world, they may only have 2 or 3 seasons in their academic career. There is no single right way for college to be experienced and completed, but I find that seasonality in life can be applied to many things. As I am exiting the winter of my senior year, I am looking forward to what the next spring in my life will be. Many here will either be searching for or have acquired jobs for after college. Hopefully, most have found a position that they are passionate about and can have a season of progress as they learn new skills and develop their career. Some may be headed straight for their next academic season in graduate or medical programs. Others may have a season of rest, well-deserved, taking time off or otherwise reducing their load to recover from any strain the final year of college put on them. There can be seasons of growth, discomfort, joy, dedication, and many others. The length and meaning of each will be individual because even the meteorological seasons are wildly different from place to place and year to year. My encouragement for the class of 2025 and those gathered here today is to take the seasons as they come and accept that the timing of each looks different for everyone. Take advantage of the season that you are in, but also remember that it won't last forever. The best thing we can do throughout our seasons is to focus on being present in our moments and also present for those with whom we are experiencing them. It is in large part the people around us who shape the eras of our lives. Community provides a foundation for all of life's ups and downs. Often, we find ourselves trying to do everything on our own. I certainly do, but trying to thrive in isolation is not sustainable. As I mentioned before, the community at Adams shaped my life for the last 4 years, and likely many others. Completing our degrees is an incredible accomplishment, and I hope that everyone is looking forward to the next steps. The trouble with graduation is leaving the structure formed here. My encouragement and takeaway from what I shared with you today is to find ways to build community around you. Family, friends, and coworkers are great starting places, and we need to be united and rely on each other more than ever. Protect your neighbors, and don't give in to the belief that we all must do everything on our own. Asking for help is a necessary skill, and giving help when asked in any way that is reasonable builds connection and community. Empathy and connection to our fellow humans are 2 things that set us apart from other mammals. In my opinion, to be human is to care. Never stop caring about what you are doing, who you are with, or the chance to learn about the world around you, because those are the things that will spill over and shape us all for the better in the seasons we pass through. I hope that everyone here can have peace in their seasons and build safe and growing communities where they end up. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you so much, Kelsey, and thank you for all the work you did in my office the last couple semesters. Your skills, your talents are sure to serve you well as you try to achieve your future goals. Your commencement speaker, Del Mingleton, and I crossed paths many years ago while he served on the Board of Trustees of the state colleges in Colorado, and I was student body president here at Adams State. Our college student history is somewhat similar. A Denver native, Del arrived in college without a safety net, and although he may have felt a little lost, kind of like a fish out of water, he was soon embraced by the caring community that has been an Adams State hallmark since its founding. His mentors encouraged his potential, paving the way to his professional, personal, and philanthropic successes. I can relate to this story a bit, as it unfolded much the same for me, which connected us at this stage in our lives. Our shared history revolves around the impact of Adams State. Del is one of those rare individuals who not only improves his own circumstances, but then deliberately dedicates his skills and knowledge to assisting others. He pays it forward and received guidance from his mentors, including Dr. Tom Gilmore, Dr. Gordon Gillison, community members like Bob Foote and Ron Siebold. He credits them for changing the trajectory of his life and the lives of many others. Dale is engaging, kind, energetic, and has never forgot the student perspective. He remains dedicated to the belief that a zip code should never determine the future of any child. Dell and Terry established the Adams State Mingleton Family Endowment Scholarship Fund, which assists single-parent students. He addressed graduates during the 1999 fall commencement as the former vice president for the Adams State Alumni Association Board of Directors, and in 2002 received the Outstanding Alumnus Award. Dell's professional experiences, personal beliefs, humanity inspire and motivate me and reflect the core mission of Adams State University. Members of the faculty, staff, students, and community, please join me in welcoming Mr. Del Mingleton.
Wow. Well, thank you for having me. It's a true pleasure to be here. First, I want to thank Dr. Flo. I saw him a minute ago. Where are you, Dr. Flo? Oh, right. I'm blind as a bat. For this beautiful stole. What a great symbol for our organization to be able to have this for our community. So thank you very much for giving this to me. It's an honor to wear, so thank you. You know, when you come back, the first thing you want to do is talk about everything you did while you were here and what you pulled, pranks you pulled, but I won't go down that path because we could be here all day long. But I do want to thank some folks. Some of them are still with us and some of them aren't. David mentioned a couple of folks, Dr. Tom Gilmore. Many of you probably know him. He was my intro to business teacher. Can you imagine a freshman not even knowing what he wanted to do, and here's the future president of the college teaching me about business. He helped guide me. In my opinion, and he's no longer with us, but there was a great English teacher, Professor Mr. Stegman, and some of the professors that have been here for a while may have known Mr. Stegman. He took a kid that was enrolled in remedial reading and writing, here I am, right here, and saw my potential and grabbed me and said, son, you don't need to be here. Come into my class. We'll make sure that you get English. You'll be all right. And I got through English, which was very surprisingly. Other great folks, Dr. Richard Peterson, who was my Kiwanis guide, and of course, my very good friend, Dr. Ed Crother. He will be sorely missed. It's funny when you go through life, you think about when you bump somebody and you think, did that person help change my direction? And you don't know if you bumped them the right way or the wrong way, or if someone said the right words to you. Well, one of them is right behind me, Dwayne Bussey. He didn't realize his little bumps when I was interning. Yes, I was an intern at SLV. He had just been there, what, 2 years? Yeah.
How did you retire before me?
But I couldn't stay retired, so oh well. But it was Dwayne's patience for some senior at Adams State just trying to graduate, watching me, and no question was dumb. And he was always there to answer, and I appreciated that. We also had my close friends Ron and Deanne Siebold, and we were lucky to have dinner last night, and they were here. They were my Alamosa family, and they actually inherited a third child when I got here, and so they had their 2 kids, but I was there, and they really supported me. You know, we are lucky here at Adams State. We've gone through a number of presidents, a number of leadership changes, but then we lucked on David Tanberg. And how awesome is it that you have an alum, a student trustee, sitting up here guiding us? I think that deserves a round of applause, in my opinion. But as you well know, David doesn't do this by himself, because there's this beautiful young lady, Darren, over there that makes sure and keeps him on track. So let's give her a round of applause as well. So I could go on all day about thanking people, because I have had so many different folks guide me. And to the trustees, been there, done that. I know exactly what you're feeling. I was trying to count. I think this is my 8th or 9th Adams State graduation, including mine. So this is one of the greatest days ever. So what am I going to talk about? And try not to bore you. It's horrible that I know I stand between your degrees, and I'll move as quickly as I possibly can. What I've always learned is that when you have a speaker that you're probably bored with, I always, to keep myself awake, is look for one thing that I can take home with for myself. And so what I want to chat about is creating the best you. You know, I could go through and give you some business stuff, because I spent most of my career in business, and I can tell you how to do spreadsheets, I can tell you how to become successful. All I want you to do is figure out how to become your best you. And how I figured it out, there were 6 key things that helped me, either an organization or person, and I wanted to share those with you. And the 6th one I will leave till last, because it's always the toughest one for me to say. So the first is Disney. Anybody ever heard of Disney? Do you know it's 70 years Disneyland today? This is very exciting. So I have to tell you, Disney, its success stems from a combination of wonderful things. Storytelling, the ability to make sure that the customers are always satisfied and positively impacted. So when I think about myself creating my best self, I'm an okay storyteller. Sometimes, as Terry will tell you, a little too long, as she's watching me, making sure that I stay on time, because she's like, don't talk too long, please, because they don't want to hear you. But Disney did some incredible things. They were innovators. And so I keep thinking about, how do I create my best me? And you think about how to create your best you. Innovate, change, look for those opportunities. And so for me, Disney has been a wonderful thing. You can't see it, but I am wearing a Disney tie. And, just a moment, I am wearing Disney green socks. So when I say Disney, I really mean it. And the funny part is, I didn't go to Disney until I was 32 years old. Because I grew up in inner city Denver, when inner city Denver is a different place. We never thought we were going to see Disney. So how do you combat that? You hate it. So I hated Disney until Terry took me and went, oh, this is a pretty cool place. So if you think about Disney, there's so many positive things that help me reinvent myself. The second one, which you may or may not like, is Coca-Cola. It's funny. You'd think, why would Coca-Cola be influential on me? For those of us who are a little older, when you would say you wanted to go get something to drink with some folks, you'd say, let's go get a Coke. You wouldn't necessarily going to get a Coke, but you were a Coke. So you were a mainstream. You made sure that you had name recognition. Reinventing or creating your best you, make sure when you're out there that they know who you are and that you leave a lasting impression. Because Coke did that for me. And I will tell you, probably at any point, I'll either have a Coke with me or in my refrigerator. So Disney and Coke, we are buddies. We will always be buddies. So moving on down, thinking about the next one. Now, I'm going to geek out for just a moment. I'm a real geek. Live long and prosper. I am a Trekkie. No, I do not have the uniforms, but I do have Star Trek cufflinks and a money clip and all that kind of good stuff. I don't have a Star Trek tie, do I, Terry? No, okay. So where did Star Trek come in for creating my best you? So think about 1960-something. I know you're going, that's way history. Star Trek made some incredible different changes. They had the first black female lead role. That was an incredible thing. They even had something even more controversial. They had a white male kiss a black female on television in the 1960s. Think about what they did for the communities out there. They changed the way life went. And so when I think about how do I put that into myself of creating my best me, how do I always look to help change? Even though it may be difficult, I always look at that way to do it. And so Star Trek gave me that opportunity. My next organization, and some of you GMC and Chevy and other foreign cars, I'm a Ford guy, whether you like it or not. Ford, I know some of you are going, oh, I can see people under their breath, fix or repair daily. No, that's not what it is. Ford had innovation. He wanted to create something that everyone could have. And how did he do that? He made buying a car affordable. And look at the history. He turned out cars that he, in his own words, was, how do I ensure that every American has the ability to have something that will get them there faster, that will help them be more successful? He created the assembly line. And so when I think about Ford, I'm always looking at how do I try and make things just a little bit better and jump in there. My next to last one, see, I'm moving quick, huh? Aren't you glad about that? Is a fellow by the name of John Adams. And no, he did not open this campus, and it's not named after him. He was the second president of the United States. And many of you probably don't watch or hear much about him in history because he's surrounded by a couple of other folks, one called George Washington and the other one called Thomas Jefferson. But he was in the middle. But if you want to get a history on him, and if you like musicals, watch the musical 1776. It actually gives a pretty good historical account of what happened when we were trying to become a country. John Adams was a faithful family person. He was honest. Sometimes he was honest to the point that he drove everyone to drink. He drove everyone crazy because he was committed. Believe it or not, and this is what's important to me as I didn't know this, but there was this ugly thing called slavery way back when. He's the only U.S. president during that time that did not own slaves. But everybody around him did. And he was the first guy that wanted to abolish that as part of our Declaration of Independence, because he felt that everyone was created equal. He got beat up for it, and he had to give in a little bit, or else we wouldn't be sitting here as the United States of America. But he pushed forward. He's the guy that just keeps going and going and is always there. I sometimes found that, and he would also get into, even if he was wrong, he would still argue the point, and I know that's how I am. And so when I create my best me, I know the bad parts of it, but I also think about the good parts. So, my sixth one, which is always the toughest. You've heard her name multiple times. She's sitting right there. So, she creates my best self, because she's the first one to tell me, especially when I'm popping down the stairs in the morning, I think I have fashion sense, but I don't. But she'll look and say, "Are you sure that's what you want to wear this morning?" And she'll correct. She'll make sure that I'm okay. She also is the one that is in constant change. If I could, I would leave everything the way it was always. We bought a new house, and we live in Virginia now. And I thought the house was beautiful just as it was, and especially the greenery and all that stuff. Just 2 weeks ago, she had me digging up bushes again. and moving from one spot because she wanted to plant new bushes in, because she wanted to make it look a little bit better. So what does she give me? The ability to change, because I will stay the same unless she keeps pushing me. So when I look at how do I create my own best me, I have to look at all those 6 factors, and I have to take each piece, and I would suggest that you all look at those 6 factors. If you do that, every day you're going to wake up positive thinking, I'm going to do something better today than I did yesterday. I will end with this. From one of my favorite Disney stories, a character, she made this statement, and I try to live by this, and it's always sometimes very tough. And the statement is, be kind and have courage. Anybody know what that's from? Cinderella, I heard somebody say it. One of the most beautiful dresses. But I will add to that, be kind and have courage, but also understand what you do matters. So go out, create your best self, create your best community, and for goodness sake, be happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mingleton, for your insightful and inspirational message. We all appreciate your dedication to Adams State and all our students. For all of you in today's graduating class, this is a very special day. We are extremely proud of you and all you represent as the class of 2025. We're confident with the foundation and excellence you've received here, you will continue to excel and enhance Adams State's mission in this community and well beyond it. Throughout the remainder of the ceremony, those in attendance may be asked to stand for recognition. Please only do so if you're willing and able. I'm now pleased to present the representatives of the faculty of the university, whose excellence and dedication have nurtured these students. By the standards of achievement they set for all Adams State graduates, the faculty determined the true quality of this institution. As I talk to students, and I talk to a lot of them, I often ask them, who would you recognize as having the biggest impact on your experience in your life at Adams State? Every single time they mention a specific faculty member by name. That's outstanding to me and so significant. Members of the faculty, please rise and receive our thanks. Thank you. The university staff has fostered the progress of today's graduates in countless ways, providing indispensable support to every university office. The professional and classified staffs are vital to all functions of this institution and the success of our students. Will the members of the university staff who are present here today please rise and accept our appreciation? The coaches, trainers, and athletic staff at Adams State go to great lengths to support the many student athletes we have at Adams State. Will all the coaches, trainers, and athletic staff at Adams State who are present here today please rise and accept our appreciation? Adams State offers local high school students the opportunity to take college classes. Today, we welcome several students who are graduating with their associate's degrees today and who will complete their high school graduation later this month. Will the high school students receiving their associate's degree today please stand? Seated among the degree candidates here today are students who have been rewarded for their academic achievements by receiving academic scholarships. Will all the students who have been recipients of scholarships please rise? Your scholarships have been made possible by the generous contributions of Adams State's friends and donors. We thank those individuals, organizations, and corporations who have invested in your education and who continue to support the university. Many of Adams State's most generous supporters are alumni, whose ranks you join today. I'd like to recognize how the many Adams State alumni who have joined us on this very special graduation day. Will all the Adams State alumni in our audience please stand so we can recognize your personal participation today? And will the graduates who continue the Adams State family legacy, those who had a family member receive a degree from Adams State before them, so any of you graduates who had someone in your family graduate from Adams State, would you please stand? This university, Nuestra Universidad, has earned a strong reputation for serving non-traditional students exceedingly well. Among our candidates this morning are students who are also parents. Will all the degree candidates whose academic achievements serve as a model for their own children please stand? We congratulate you on the fine example you set for your families, para sus familias. For all of you in this graduating class this very special day, I know this is particularly true for one group among you. Will those of you who are the first in your family to graduate from college, or if you think you might be the first in your family to graduate from college, please stand and accept our congratulations. We congratulate you on the fine example you set for your families, para sus familias. A large number of Adams State students are employed either part or full-time while pursuing their degrees. Will all those graduates who have worked while attending Adams State please rise? Congratulations, felicidades. We recognize many Adams State students have served or are serving our country in all the branches of the armed services. Will those of you who are military veterans or are active duty or in the reserves, please stand and thank you for your service. Many of our students receive their degrees far from their home. In fact, every year, Adams State welcomes international students to our campus. Will all our international graduates please stand? To all our family and friends of our graduating class, Your support, encouragement, and often sacrifice will always be remembered and appreciated. You made it possible for these students to attain their academic goal. Will all the guests, families, supporters, friends of these graduates please rise and accept our thanks? Muchísimas gracias. That's all of you. Graduates, from the moment you first stepped on the Adams State campus and entered your first classroom, you became a special part of the history of this university. Your legacy will continue through the undergraduate research you completed, the projects you completed, the volunteer work you did in the community, the titles won, and the memorable performances given. We hope as you enter the next chapter of your great story, sometimes the Spanish is hard, de tu grande historia, you will stay connected with all of us at Adams State. Look for opportunities to become involved in our strong alumni association. Keep us posted on your accomplishments and reach out if you ever need a helping hand. We proudly celebrate all you and all the Adams State graduates who have come before you. Provost Stoll, will you please join me at the podium?
Good morning. Buenos dias. Will the Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts candidates please stand? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of Adams State University, and pursuant to completion of all requirements for the Associate of Science, Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, as prescribed by the faculty of Adams State University, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees for Adams State University, and upon completion of all requirements prescribed, I do confer upon you the degree of Associates of Science, Associates of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will Dr. Mari Centeno and the associate degree graduates please approach the platform? And the rest of you can sit.
Associates of Arts. Emily Bradley. Alexa Bustamante. Reese Kanan. Jessa Kylie Christensen. Adrian Cordova. Deja Cruz. Presley Gonzalez. Eric Heredia. Molly Elizabeth Hostetter. Alexandria Jones. Kimberly Muro Ornelas. Jada Miller. Morgan Ortega. Augustine Pacheco. Anaí Real. Noemi Rodarte. Claire Seeger. Caden Sarak. Mia Spangler. Trey Spees. Kira Taylor. Rosaura Tomas. Angel Maria Quintana. Kelly Villalpando. Tabor Wiedemann. Interdisciplinary Studies. Gabriela García Valdés. Emerson Christine Mason. Connie Milton Harrington. Michaela A. Pickard. C.J. Pino. Darlisha Lavette Reed. Renata Ann Sanchez. Debbie Ann Sliker. Business. Ethan Abeg. Daniel Borunda Villagrán. Lena J. Brown. Sean David Calvetti. Philip Carter. Kylie Marie Chavez. Diego Raúl Duarte. Caleb Egren. John Spencer Fazak. Isaiah Jabriz Gomez. Miguel Gonzalez. Christopher Peter Gracia. Bianca C. Hernandez. Austria, Kiara Mary Holland. Alex David Herr. Brianna J. Johnson. Kevin Johnson. Ryan Diego LeBlanc. Brianna Lanier. Connor Michael Murray. Veda Avia Ortega. Brian Axel Sanchez. Ricardo Santiago. Kieran Christian Thompson. Brisa Anay Toribio Arellano. Braden William Bick. Education. Jesse J. Bearclaw. Molly Elizabeth Coral. Kyla Ruth Davis. Heaven Lee Gurule. Faith Anne Marie Sopko. School of Humanities and Social Sciences, History, Anthropology, and Political Science. William Leonard Covey III. That's pre-law, our first pre-law graduate. Jasmariah Miranda. Zachary Radigan. Languages, Literature, and Media Communication. Jacob Thomas Beckwith. Zachary Tyler Beckwith. Kelly Castillo. Jordan Sky Muniz. Psychology. Timothy Lee Allen. Sire Livoda Blakely. Marley Cárdenas. Yasmin Imani Elamin. Abraham Garcia Dominguez. Jacob Eric Gutierrez. Joshua Gabriel Jones. Christian Jean Kinslow. Elise Kirsten Sartain. Alyssa Grace Nicole Tipsworth. Alicia Summer Vigil. Selena Alexis Watson. Patricia Page Wright. Sociology. Jacqueline Aguilar. Emily May Bailey. William Wilcoxon Cohen. Isa Hurtado. Aaron Lamar Johnson. Noel Moreno. Elise Crystal Cisneros. Elise. Sean Ryan Snook. School of Kinesiology. Corey Richard Apker. Taylor Marie Arellano. Madeline Page Benali. Alejandra Gloria Cantu. Adam David Conception. Rihanna Lene Davis. Travion Reich Denetzo. Samuel John Dirks. Angélica Andrea Figueroa. Ángel Flores Preciado. ¡Ay, mamá! María Magdalena Flores. Delson Cajajane Nurial Dacalio. Cameron Kimball Carey. Chauncey Connor Matthews. Angeline Isabella Nakiak. Miracle Renee Powell. Ava Caitlin O'Connor. Daniel Reyes. Christopher Jaden Owens. Jackson Lee Setzer. Braden Nathan Thompson. Dale Derek John Van Meter. School of Nursing. Taylor Denise Duncan. Mariah Adriana Frink. Nicole Ashley Pyer. Kinsley Lee Krupa. Casey Jane Stephen. Bailey Dawn Golden. Emily Grace Harrison. Camry Alyssa Shawcroft. Teresa Ann Huffaker. Paulette Rico. Ivory Soto Espinosa. Lydia June Canty. Maya Anna Jean Roybal. Jamie Elizabeth Spangler. Benito Joseph Martinez. William Nicholas Wagner. Blair Joseph Warner. School of STEM, Biology. Josiah Wesley Bosher. Samantha Athena Buttermore. Kelsey Marie Craig. Anjali Rose Friedman. Laura Saray Galvan. Tiana Ray Sanchez. Desiree Ann Tolsma. Chemistry. Jenna Jade Barnett. Casey Jennifer Groom. Fiona Agnes Hawkins. Jawarren Smith. Engineering and Computer Science. Austin Daniel Davis. Camille Renee Davis. School of Visual and Performing Arts. Art and Theater. And Music. Isaiah Nathan Avila. Joseph H. Enochson. Sinead Vaughn Gorney. Madeline Ann Segrist. Kaylin Leslie Motley.
All right, now that you've all walked back to your seats, will all the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts graduates please stand? Yes, that's you. To signify your new academic status, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts graduates may now switch your tassels, cap tassels, from the right to the left. Congratulations, felicidades. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a tradition of long standing at Adams State University to give special recognition to those who graduate with honors. To make the recognition more visible, honors graduates are identified in your programs by the asterisks beside the student's name. A student whose grade point average is 3.5 to 3.74 on a 4-point scale throughout 4 years may be graduated cum laude or with honors. A student whose grade point average is 3.75 to 3.89 throughout 4 years may be graduated magna cum laude or with high honors. A student whose grade point average throughout 4 years is 3.9 and above may be graduated summa cum laude or with highest honors. Would those students graduating cum laude please stand? Please be seated. Would those students graduating magna cum laude please stand? Please be seated. And finally, would those students graduating summa cum laude please stand? Again, congratulations. Please be seated.
Graduates, as of today, you officially belong to the Adams State Alumni Association. That's cool. The president of the Alumni Association, Sandy Ortega, is here to give you a warm welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Tanberg, and staff, faculty members, everybody. I want to welcome and congratulate all of you, my honey children, you are now officially members of the Alumni Association. So yeah. Hoy es el momento que son de una familia. You are all members of the alumni family who support each other, the university, and the community. We've heard of several of the speakers talking about community, networking, all of the above. I want to first of all let you know that you all have time, you have talent, and you have treasures. Our treasures are not to be hidden. We have to share them. We have to let the whole world know that you are graduates and alums of the Adams State family. We want to make sure you stay connected and to share your accomplishments in the A-Stater. I think all of you received an envelope. Did you find an envelope with a pen? Okay, now you guys have two choices. What do you think your choices are going to be? One, did you open it? Did you find this amazing Billy Buck in there, or Billy Bucks? So you're going to exchange your Billy Buck for an actual $5 after graduation. But I think it would be beneficial if you pay it forward. If you turn this back, give it back in, guess what? This is your first seed for donors. A lot of you already have scholarships. If all of you collectively put this back in, guess what? It'll be $1,250 that we will put back into the scholarships to continue the tradition of giving, to share your talent. Like I said, we can't keep them hidden. We've got to share. So if you share your treasure, you keep your legacy going. You just didn't start here 4 years ago. You started 4 years ago. You're here today. Your story, tus historias, comienzan aquí. Everything starts here. My story started 51 years ago. When I say Adams State is like my playground, because I'm like 36 twice. I never want to get old, and I want to keep giving, and I want to keep sharing. By becoming members of the association, you get free access, and you don't have to pay. You get free access to alumni events and homecoming. You get to network with your fellow graduates and stay connected. You get to tell your stories and keep your stories alive. Get involved. And one time, Dr. Ulibarri said, all you have to do is show up. And guess what? This is the best day of your life. Once again, congratulations. We are proud to welcome you as the newest members to the Alumni Association. So when I count to 3, we're all going to say, go Grizzlies. 1, 2, 3, go Grizzlies! Congratulations. Don't forget.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Guests, families, will you please join me one more time in showing our 2025 alumni class before us another great show of admiration for their remarkable accomplishments. Felicidades. All right, graduates, will you please stand up? I'm going to take a picture with you, all right? So stand up, look excited. Good job, graduates. Thank you. I would like to thank the Adams State student ambassadors who remained on campus an extra day and contributed to the success of our ceremony. Assistant Professor of Voice, Amy Johnson, will now sing the alma mater, accompanied by Dr. Anna Hawkins. Please stand. Faculty Marshal Dr. Brink.
Please be seated. I know. We request members of the audience to please remain seated until all graduates have filed out. Thank you. Will the ushers and banner carriers please take their positions?
cuando te empecé a querer, un beso a la medianoche y el otro al amanecer. Era de madrugada cuando te empecé a querer, un beso a la medianoche y el otro al amanecer. Era de madrugada cuando te empecé a querer. Un beso a la medianoche y el otro al amanecer. Todita la noche anduve rodeando tu jacalito pa' ver si te podía ver por algún agujerito. Todita la noche anduve rodeando tu jacalito pa' ver si te podía ver por algún agujerito. Todita la noche anduve rodeando tu jacalito. Pa' ver si te podía ver por algún agujerito. Lucero de la mañana, préstame tu claridad para seguirle los pasos a ese joven que hoy se va. Lucero de la mañana, préstame tu claridad para seguirle los pasos a ese joven que hoy se va. Lucero de la mañana, préstame tu claridad para seguirle los pasos a ese joven que hoy se va. Ay, ay, ay. rebozo, rebozo de Santa María, mestiza que bailan y nació el buroso entre los encantos mil de mi vaquería. Albardas blanca broca de los pozos, casitas de paja de la tierra mía. Albardas blanca broca de los pozos, casitas de paja de la tierra mía. Muchacha bonita, zapatos de raso bordado de seda te voy a comprar. Será más gracioso, más lindo tu paso y será más ágil para zapatear. ¡Ajuy! Échale mi mariachi, sí señor. Vámonos a la jarana, vamos a ganar lugar, que hoy la noche y la mañana tenemos que zapatear. Saca tu terno bonito y tu cinta colorada, quiero que estés bien peinada cuando bailes el torito. ¡Ole! ¡Ole! Dale bonito, María bonita. Zapatos de raso bordado de seda te voy a comprar. Será más gracioso, más lindo tu paso y será más ágil para zapatear.